This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Paranoid, 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Welcome to your Monday with Philly, Joe, and Vicki at 6:10.
Black Sabbath week. What a way to start the Monday with that because of another historic...
It's Sabbath week?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's a big one, too. I mean, I know with everything that just happened with the band and with Ozzy just a few weeks back, it's, I think, Paranoid, 55th anniversary.
Wow.
This week, that'll be the Sunday night vinyl series. I believe that's the album. Yeah, 55th anniversary this Sunday coming up.
Do you know they wrote Paranoid in like 30 minutes because they needed an extra song for an album?
Is that right?
Yeah, that's why it's short.
I know. That's only a story I feel like you get like back in the classic rock days where they're sitting in a studio. We need one more song for this album. All right, here we go.
There's a lot of stories like that where, like, they wrote the biggest hits the quickest. It's like it wasn't overdone. It wasn't. They didn't labor over it. It just kind of.
Yeah, it's either someone has a lyric to run off of, or they have some kind of lick that they've done on their guitar and go, oh, but we can only go 2 minutes and how many seconds? Right? Paranoid.
Hey, let's get this out there right now. I mean, you mentioned Sabbath week, but this is very exciting because it combines the Big Win 50-50 along with bangers, which we love here with PJV, and a potential for an all-day banger combined with a whole whack of corn tickets to give away. But there's a catch, Joe.
Yes, so we're looking at Friday. Apparently, Iron Mike has put aside 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. this Friday for a little rock and roll reward. And yeah, if you want to hear bangers all day from 6 a to 6 p, we're trying to use the Big Win 50-50 as a little incentive because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, the 11th hour, as we used to say in the wrestling world.
Yeah, that's right. So we're at about 58,000 right now, which nothing to sneeze at. Can you imagine getting half of that?
Yeah.
And our goal for Friday is going to be $70,000, which is intimidating, but I think we can do it. And I guess if we reach that, we're going to be doing those bangers and corn tickets on Friday?
That's right,
okay.
yeah. So how great would that be if we show up Friday morning and it's pretty much all bangers all morning? Basically, so if you've been meaning and you have the means to do so and you just kind of been putting it off with the Big Win 50-50, get your tickets this week. Get it done.
Yeah, I would also like to mention we have one more big early bird prize, and this is kind of a neat one. It's actually a tasting at the Porium for 8 people, generously donated by the Porium. And if you don't know what the Porium is, they're a wine store. And they have a beautiful room downstairs set up there, and you get that paired with, some food and some wines. And
a nice night out.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so get that done. BigWin5050.ca for all your information on that and to get yourself tickets. Bone Phone coming up in about 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Shout out to the guy that had a confrontation with the semi-truck driver at the co-op in Headingley on Sunday evening. Buddy, do you need to go for a beer? I couldn't help but notice that you were with your wife and your baby and your mother-in-law, and you seemed a little stressed out. Man, I will take you out for a beer and we can chat. I hope all is well. Take it easy, buddy.
Oh, we need a little more of that in the world, don't
Yep.
we? Just like you look like you're having a rough time. Let's just cool down over here.
Amazing how he was able to identify the mother-in-law.
You always know. You always know.
Found that interesting as well. It's got to be a mother-in-law. As we've learned with the bone phone, it gets things done. And here is proof from Big Daddy Jules.
Morning, guys. Big Daddy Jules here, or BDJ. Anyway, I would like to say thanks for getting the word out on those overheight sensors by the Selkirk Bridge. They haven't gone off all week. It's been great. A little boring, though. It was kind of entertaining. Them lights would start flashing, and people would avoid me like the plague, thinking I'm going to crash into that bridge. But anyway, thanks again, BDJ. Channel clear.
Look at
Oh,
that.
that's great.
Oh, yeah. I swear the city monitors the bone phone.
Sure.
And makes changes according to the phone calls.
Hey, that's got to help.
Yeah, we're like 311, Vicki. I really believe that.
Except you can get a hold of us.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Wow. That
Coming for you,
uppercut.
city of Winnipeg.
This happens every year around NFL time when it comes to there's the games you get on TV versus the games you get, like when you get all the games if you pay for some kind of a subscription.
Long-time listener, second-time caller. I'm irate at TSN. What are they doing putting 6 feeds on of the Lions game on when they're killing someone by 51 points? Fourth quarter, 5 minutes ago, they won't show any other feeds. Now, I get it. They had to finish the game. But why wouldn't TSN turn it on to another feed? Show a different football game. There are 3 other great football games going into overtime, going back and forth, back and forth. Not happy.
But see, if they did that, then you wouldn't go out and get Sunday Ticket or DAZN. So I hate to break it to you, but that's the whole deal there.
There's one called DAZN.
DAZN,
Yeah.
DAZN.
Oh, boy.
I have that. It's fantastic. Just one of my many
That's the
streaming
NFL
services.
Game Pass that you have. But I don't think it's so much TSN as it is the rules with the NFL. That if you pick up this game, you ride it out to its entirety because they have so many regional feeds. Plus, you're not buying all the regional feeds if you're TSN either because that affects the full Sunday Ticket package.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of both. Yeah, you either buy it or you're committed to what's on TV. It is funny, though, because there was only 3 games in the afternoon, and I think 2 of them were on television, right?
Yeah.
And
You're never going to get exactly what you want on the regular cable. That's the
No,
bottom
not
line.
anymore.
No. Okay, Winnipeg Blue Bombers, another loss. They've now lost 3 straight. And Vinny, who is known to talk about the Winnipeg Jets, wants to talk about the Bombers, and he's concerned.
So the Bombers lost, yeah. The thing is, that backup quarterback is no good. Yeah, he'll win the odd game, but he's not consistent. See, the main quarterback, I forgot their names for some reason, but the
Caleros, yep.
The main quarterback is good. He's consistent. But this guy, like me and my neighbor had an argument about that. He's saying, well, he is consistent, the backup quarterback. What do you mean he's consistent? Like he'll win one game and he loses the other games? He lost like 2-3 games. We'll give him a chance. Well, I'll bring it up to him tomorrow. Hello, dude. They lost again. What are you gonna say? He's consistent? I want to see what he has to say. He's the type of dude that thinks he's got all the answers. Thinks he knows everything.
neighbor.
Meanwhile, he knows nothing. We don't get along, him and I. So I would get rid of
wow.
that. Well, I wouldn't get rid of him. He's good when it comes to 1 or 2 yards short. Otherwise, find another backup.
Argue with the neighbor about football.
Yeah, well, it happens. I mean, people are passionate about their football. They usually know the quarterback's names when they're having a discussion. But listen, they're in Ottawa, 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Chris Streveler didn't play his best game, and it's going to be tough. Do they give Terry Wilson a shot, the third-string quarterback? People have been wondering if we're going to get a look at him, or is Zach going to be back against Ottawa before Hamilton comes here? I think it's the 27th of September. So,
What would you guys like to see happen?
Eventually we need an heir apparent to Zach Caleros. Whether that's Wilson, we don't know much about Wilson. Streveler, we love Streveler in this city, but it doesn't appear that he'll be the long-term QB1. He's got some great things that he does, but I'm not sure he's a prolific passer.
Yeah,
So
the accuracy might be in question and a few other things. But I think a lot of people want to see what Terry Wilson brings to the party before we as a fan base decide what the next move is. Because you already know what Zach Caleros brings to the table. Why not see what this kid brings to the table now? But listen, we're one game below 500, and if you look at the parity in this league this year, that doesn't mean much yet. But the next couple of games are going to be really important as far as fighting for a playoff spot. So
okay, giveaway weekend, and we'll talk a little later about this. I don't know if you got out, Vicki. I know
I didn't have time.
You didn't? Okay,
No.
that's fair. I saw a lot of people out and about.
yes.
With their trucks and you put
Trailers.
something else. My wife put some bikes that we've had in the garage that the kids like have outgrown. They were out there. They're a popular
Sure.
item. They were out on the front street on our front yard curb. There you go. For I swear 10 minutes they were gone.
A little
course.
disappointed that you didn't offer one to me first.
I want to see you riding around on a little bike so bad. But anyway, Lisa, who knew? Big fan of giveaway weekend.
Sunday giveaway time. Sunday giveaway time. I went outside. I was walking around and saying, "What are they giving away?" The next door neighbor was giving away cross-country skis.
Skis.
That's all good. Watch out for the air conditioners. Those things don't really work. There was a dead raccoon outside my window.
That's probably not giveaway.
I called him Dead Raccoony. Giveaway time on a Sunday time. Giveaway time on a Sunday time.
Not sure I would take
She's
an air
having
conditioner.
fun.
Yeah, I don't think I'd take an air conditioner.
Or
No.
a dead raccoon
Or
that
a
you
dead-
named Dead Raccoony.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Take that either. No.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Lots happening over the weekend, TV-wise. I know Joe and I both watched that big fight on Netflix. Joe nailed it, called Bud Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez.
It was a great technical fight, and that was a coin flip. But
They're pretty evenly matched.
yeah, I like the underdog in cases like that, but one outweighed the other, and I think that's what made him the underdog. But they're both in their mid to late 30s. Bud Crawford turns 38 next month. Canelo's been fighting since he was 15, is 35. That's a lot of fights, and both well respected. So I think one actually became a legend with the win, and the other one was already there. So it did the boxing world some good.
Front row, you can tell it's a big money fight. Front row, you had Mr. Beast, Jason Statham, Dana White, Mark Wahlberg, and then one of those Saudi prince dudes.
Well, not
Front row.
not one of those dudes. That's the dude, Turki El Sheikh, who actually got the money out of Saudi Arabia to put this promotion together with Dana White and Nick Khan
Oh, really?
of the WWE, and he got booed.
Yeah, he did. Hard.
When they announced his name, and you could see the look on his face in the ring, like he's going, "That's not what I expected."
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anyway, I guess he's a big boxing fan and has a lot of money to put behind something. But they gave him kudos for putting that bout together because they didn't think anybody else could get those two guys in the ring at the same time, which unified boxing apparently. That was the message they were getting across.
Yes,
anyway.
I think we all felt it.
Yes, yes, but it was just weird, eh, Phil?
Yeah.
Like, because, they show Mike Tyson, cheers, everything else, and then they show the Sheik, and it's like,
Boo.
like you could hear it. And
Yeah.
Jeez.
yeah, it was just kind of awkward.
And then, Vicky, you watched the Emmys.
Most of the Emmys,
Most
yeah.
of the Emmys. And
Nate Bargatze's so great.
Yeah.
It was kind of like watching your buddy up there hosting the Emmys, but in the best way. He's just so disarming. and he just feels very relatable.
Yeah.
Like he was there on a I don't know, a Make-A-Wish kind of situation. But
Yeah.
he pulled it off. He was hilarious. Started off with a great sketch with some of the SNL guys. He played the inventor of television. It was kind of foreshadowing what television would become.
He doesn't take shots, though, either at other
No.
celebrities, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we've seen in the past with the Ricky Gervais and that kind of stuff. So it was different. But all your shows, as soon as I saw the list of shows, I go, this is like Vicky's dream show. The Hacks is one of your
Yes.
favorite shows. Wins.
Yep.
The Pit, which you started watching, wins. And then you keep telling me about Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg in the studio. Wins a
Yeah.
lot.
I see Kristen Milotti from The Penguin, one of our shows, Joe.
Yeah.
Come on.
But the Penguin overall, I think that was the only thing they
Didn't do
won.
that
I
good.
think it is, yeah.
Well,
And then White Lotus, which is a show I love too, won nothing.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, get ready, because next year it's going to be Alien Earth all over the Emmys, and I can't wait.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Text message from Chad this morning, or just now, says, hey, PJV, hearing Metallica Master of Puppets made me think of bangers, and specifically something you guys were talking about to kick off the show this morning about a potential for an all-banger Friday if, and then that's the last I heard of it because I was distracted. I'm trying to get ready for work. Could you give me the deets again?
Ah, okay. So basically, for the Big Win 50/50 in support of the Dream Factory, we're looking to sell some more tickets. Our goal for, I guess, end of day Thursday is 70 grand. We're at about 58 right now.
We can do it.
We can do it.
We can do
and
it.
if we hit that goal, we're going to play bangers all morning. Get your requests in. And also give away corn tickets.
There's going to be bangers played till 6 p.m. with BDK in the afternoon as well, if this thing comes to fruition. So get in. Right now, I just looked at the total, $58,175, and the winner gets to take home half. And you also get in on the early bird if you do it before Wednesday at midnight, which is tasting for 8 people at the Porium. So if you like your wine and you want it curated by some professionals, this is the way to do it. Somebody's going to win that just for buying early bird tickets.
Awesome.
And Chad got back to us right now. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go buy my ticket right now. Gotta have that all banger Friday. And it's important to note, it's not like all metal. Like it's going to be whatever you consider a banger. It can be anything. Like they'll just be amazing.
Oh, yeah, man.
Music
it could
all
be
day long.
one of your favorite. Listen, with football in full gear, watching games, you hear those arena songs that are
Yeah.
coming up during a stadium. Oh, like, wow. And it's like, I haven't heard that song in a while or whatever. Listen, we're going to do something tomorrow we got to talk about at some point today, too. It's finally coming to fruition. Speaking of, when you want to do that?
10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready.
Quick turnaround.
Yeah, well.
we're people of action here, PJV, this morning.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ&V into more ears.
Very exciting day tomorrow around here with Philly, Joe, and Vicki on 92.1 City as we wrap up. You Could Have Been a Lady by April Wine. Another road trip.
Yeah, it's finally come together. We were waiting on Vicki to join us a few weeks ago, but we actually have a date now, and we're going to make the announcement right now. You got to be excited about this because I'll tell you, we've been talking about it for months, and it's finally happening.
Yep.
The Arborg Bakery, baby!
Yes. Of course, we went to Moosomin, and now it's time for Arborg.
Thanks for saving the bakery for me.
Yeah. We did.
Honestly, truly appreciate that. I've already been scoping out their website, looking at what I might want to get.
Well, that's how it all started. Somebody said, you guys have to check out the Arborg Bakery because we were talking about apple fritters one morning because I'll tell you, this guy right here, to my right, always brings me in an apple fritter every once in a while. Always has, always will, I hope.
Usually they're from Sev, though. Sev's got a good fritter.
And they're good.
Okay.
They're good.
They do, yeah.
See how it compares.
The other option he brings me is one from Tim's, right?
Pretty
the
good
apple
as well.
fritters. But this apparently is the pinnacle.
The
And
fritter
it's-
of all fritters.
That's what they say. And then a lot of people were suggesting to us other great items they have at the Arborg Bakery. And is it their pumpernickel bread? I think they're known for, or their rye, something. They're very big on bread and other pastries and baking.
Well, their lunch menu, we've heard their sausage rolls are very good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They've got a sausage roll, a farmer sausage roll. They've got pizza there, chicken strips.
Pizza.
Like, we're going to have lunch when we get there.
They do
Well,
it all.
sure.
Well, yeah, sure. You got to get the savory in before the sweet, right? Balance it out a little bit.
I don't know. I might have both at the same time. I'll tell you what table I'm using too. The dash of Philly's truck.
Oh, yeah. No truck. I'm bringing my wife's SUV tomorrow.
Really?
It's got a little more room. It's a little more comfortable for a road trip.
Well, that's nice.
Yep.
Thanks for thinking of us with the leg room.
Got to be comfortable. If we're going on about a 90-minute drive to Arborg?
Yeah, I would think so. From here on Scurfield.
Do you know I've never been to Arborg?
Oh, I have. Yeah,
I'm
Fun.
very
I
excited.
don't think I have either.
Yeah,
I can't believe I haven't been to the bakery, but we're going to be there. I'm going to say hello to Tommy and Bianca right now. We're coming right after the show tomorrow.
Oh, man.
This is going to be the best. I might get my dad to sign a permission slip, just like when we were kids.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Went to tripadvisor.com, .ca, just for some maybe ideas while we're in Arborg tomorrow for the PJV Road Trip. And first thing that comes up, Arborg Bakery.
Really?
Wow.
5 stars.
Somebody also says we got to go check out the world's largest curling rock.
Ooh.
Apparently that's there as well.
Wow.
Got to get a pick.
I wonder why. Wonder why that's there. You know, there's some history behind that. I'm sure somebody will let us know. We're hearing from a lot of people that have either worked, lived, or still work in Arborg, suggesting a few things from the bakery as well. Yeah. I don't think I just texted them. They're probably real busy this morning, I would guess.
Yeah, we want to
and that.
Kneading.
Yeah, kneading. Yeah, that's a big part of baking. I
think so.
Yeah, my mom used to knead when she was baking, and I never could. Like, it was just not she tried to teach me, and I just couldn't get the kneading thing.
Yeah, you got to really put your body into it.
That's right. Yeah. I got this text message. Justin here. I used to live in Arborg. The bakery is awesome. The cinnamon buns are to die for.
I wrote it down.
The fresh breads and buns are amazing. Glad you guys are making the trip. You will not be disappointing. You're taking notes over there.
On what I want to order, and you laughed at me. You said, well, you can decide while you're there. I'm calling it out. That's what you
Well, you
said.
don't want to leave there, and then somebody would be like, did you have the best cinnamon buns in the world, and you didn't get it? You got to go for it.
Thank you, Vicki. I've been looking forward to this trip for months, and I got my own buddy here coming at me about, wow, you're going to be able to look at the... And I'm going, how do I know how many people are going to be in line?
That's a good point.
And then I'd have a strategy now on what I need. What if there's 2 Long Johns left?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I haven't even gotten there yet because I'm still looking over here at some of the bread.
You don't want bakery FOMO.
That's it, 100%. That's one trip. When am I going to get out to Arborg, again?
I apologize for poking fun at you for making a list. What do you got? What's on there so far?
For me, personally, I put Long Johns because I love them. I haven't had a Long John in years.
Me neither.
And cinnamon buns. You know, I like my cinnamon buns. And then I've got my apple fritters. I'll probably have to take home a loaf of bread or something because even I can freeze that if I...
Sausage rolls, they're saying, too.
I want a
Sausage
case.
rolls.
I want
Sounds
a
so
case.
good.
I might have some for lunch, but I got to try the pizza.
Well, yeah. When you look at the photos, man, their case of like donuts and everything else, their lunch items.
Case of donuts?
Well, the display case at the front.
Case. Wow.
I don't want to.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. I'd get mesmerized right there, and people be passing me a line. I wonder, do they have like the like at the deli counter where you pull a number at the bakery, or do you just stand in line?
I haven't pulled a number in years. Do places still do that?
Yeah,
Sure they do. Yeah, but then there's always the guy who ignores it, doesn't pull the number, and then you can tell he's ahead of you, but he didn't pull a number, so then it gets awkward, and you're like, "Go ahead, you were here before me."
I just had it happen at a pastry shop in Montreal.
Oh.
If you don't pull a number, they're not looking at you twice. I'll tell you that much.
Number or nothing.
Yeah. So I wonder if Tommy and the gang there have a number system where you just stand in line.
Someone's saying their tarts are unbelievable.
Tarts?
Oh, I love a tart.
Okay,
a cherry
you like
tart.
a tart? Oh, me too.
Come on.
I'm putting them down.
Okay.
And then this one, wear sweatpants. You guys are going to eat until you can't fit your jeans. So sweatpants isn't a bad idea.
Someone else says there's a Legion there.
Okay, yeah.
Wash them down with some beer.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Passes for amazing corn up for grabs, as well as passes for Boo at the Zoo.
Yeah, I like this idea of combining a couple of outdoor activities. Let's call it the Vicki Shea Getaway, because you love checking out a bunch of different things, and I rely on you to fill me in on a weekly basis what's happening.
I
Is
love
that
an
fair?
experience. I love going out
Yes.
and doing things. And when you got free tickets to stuff, that makes it even better.
Definitely, yes. Okay, so this is the Vicki Shea package here.
I love it.
Okay.
Amazing corn and Boo at the Zoo passes. If you can answer this question, 45% of us say we are self-conscious of this. Oh, wait, that was my question on Friday.
Hey, I know the answer.
Wait a minute, we know this answer.
Oh, my God.
You know what's funny? I actually forget what the answer was.
Let me see.
My God.
I think I do too.
I've never done that. I've always had my question lined up for
Do
you.
you have another one?
Let me just quickly look here.
If you don't, we can take a quick break while you find something.
Most people
Okay,
do
good.
this when they are awake, but 25% of us can do it while we're sleeping still.
780
It's an
City.
emergency question.
Yeah, wow. 780-2484. Go ahead.
Hi, can I try Philly?
Get updates on their computer.
No. It's nothing technical.
Okay.
No technology involved here. Most people do this when they're awake, but about a quarter of us can do it while we're sleeping.
Okay.
Good morning, City.
Play with themselves.
No.
I mean, reasonable.
While you're sleeping. Wow,
A quarter of us.
wow, that's a big
It's
number.
a randy bunch.
Good morning, City.
Good morning. Can I have a lifeline, please?
Sure, Philly or Vicki?
Let's go with Vicki.
All right. How about grinding teeth? I know that's pretty common.
Yes, very common, but no. No.
Thank you.
Good guess.
That number might even be bigger than a quarter
True.
now, eh? Dentists are making a killing on night guards and everything else.
Yeah. Hey, for amazing corn passes and Boo at the Zoo, go ahead with your guess.
Is it like cock or mumble?
No, but you're in the right vicinity.
Okay.
Most people will do this when they're awake, but only a quarter can actually do it while sleeping.
Hi, City.
I'm going to have to ask Philly again.
So this is the second time you've been through and the second time you've picked me for a lifeline?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here.
Clearly. Okay. You and me both. Sing a tune.
Not sing. But keep it in that area, guys. Keep
Can
it
you
in that
imagine
area.
if your partner just starts singing in the middle of the night?
Wow.
Oh, boy.
That'd be great.
With me being tone deaf and how bad of a singer I am, my wife would wake me up quick. Like, you need to
That's
stop
one
that.
hell of an alarm.
Yeah. Hello, City.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can I get a lifeline? Mine was talk, but can I get a lifeline?
Yeah, Philly or Vicki?
I'll go Vicki.
You ever hear of people eating in their sleep?
Not
Like-
eating.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
No.
Sorry.
Singing, talking, eating, all in that world. We're in the right area.
Singing, talking, eating.
We're warm.
Okay.
Hi, City.
Hi there.
You got a guess?
Can I get a lifeline?
Yeah, Philly or Vicki?
I'll go with Philly.
Have your eyes open?
Come on, Philly.
No,
Oh.
no, but I hear that's pretty freaky too.
Yeah, you look over and yeah totally.
Yeah.
I thought this one was going to be easier, but
I thought it was.
because it's so specific.
kinda
what,
like a
what
riddle.
can you do when you're sleeping?
It's got a riddle feel to it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, City.
Hey, is it like whistle?
Not whistle. It's coming out of your mouth though.
Yeah, okay.
Singing,
Oh, it's
talking,
coming out of your
Okay,
whistling.
can
Oh.
we get the question again?
Yep. Most people do this when they're awake. A quarter of us can do it actually while we're sleeping too.
And it's coming out of your mouth. That's the hint. Hi, City.
Oh, God, I have no idea. Philly, help me out.
It's not talking. It's not singing.
Humming?
Not humming, no.
780 City, 780-2484. Hello.
Good morning. Can I get a lifeline?
Yeah. Philly or Vicki?
Vicki.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay, what can you do with
Come on,
your
Vicki.
mouth? Well, you're drooling?
Not drooling. That number be higher.
Although, how many people do that while they're awake?
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Gotta be pretty hammered. Hi, City.
Good morning, Rager here.
Rager!
Help us out, Rager. You got this.
Can you own the podium here, too?
Let's hope so. I'm going to go with drooling.
Not drooling. No.
Good guess, though. Great to hear from you. I wonder if he's still wearing his medal.
Why wouldn't he?
I hope so. Hello, City.
Hello? Hi.
Hi.
I'm going to say yelling.
Not yelling. No. But this could be loud. This could be loud, too.
Okay.
It could be.
780 City, hi.
Is it burping?
Not burping. No.
Oh,
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah, it is.
This is kind of fun, though. This is a fun answer.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
They were relate to fun.
Okay.
I'll get a lifeline.
Philly or Vicki?
We'll go with Philly.
Let's say laughing.
Yes!
Oh, okay.
That last little hint you
Yeah,
gave.
yeah.
Most people do this when they're awake, but a quarter of us can actually do it while we're sleeping. Laugh.
Laughing.
Yes.
Oh.
You are a winner. Thanks to that man right there, Phil the Red Dragon. Out here.
You better believe it.
Woo!
What's your name?
Joel.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
So this happened on Friday, and I actually meant to bring this up earlier this morning. I'll just roll it out here. Jump! Come on, Vicki, you're a better singer than me.
Holy Diver.
Yes!
Wow.
I love that song.
Can you do that again?
Holy Diver.
Horns for Vicki. Look wow.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the weekend.
Okay, so that's... And anyway, and we went on to discuss how I think that should be your catchphrase now on the program. Holy Diver! Anytime you're fired up.
Oh, is that it? Okay, so
I
whenever
think
I'm
so.
excited, I just throw it out there.
Just throw out a Holy Diver,
All right.
yeah.
I'll
Walk
keep that
into
in
any
mind.
church in Manitoba. Throw that out there.
Drop it down. It was so good, man. I can't get over it. Like, we know that you have singing experience, but
Holy Diver!
sounded good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You just got to push from the diaphragm, right?
Is that the key?
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
it'll help me.
You know what? I took singing lessons and they never really told me how to do that.
Yeah.
So probably damaged my voice along the way because of it.
Hey, have you performed live in the last little while?
No, I don't do that anymore.
Oh, that's you're retired?
I'm a retired
Wow.
musician.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. But you still enjoy singing every now and then? Do you do
sure.
karaoke?
In the kitchen.
Would you ever
Karaoke,
come out of
not so much.
retirement for a one-nighter?
No, I'm done. I would get so anxious performing,
Do
and
you?
it wasn't
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if it's not fun, no.
What about if our listeners wanted you to randomly give phrases from songs, like chunks of little chunks, like
Sure.
like lines like that, like holy like from another song though?
Yeah.
Would you rip one out for them if they had a request?
I guess so, if they can,
you
if I can
know,
hit those notes.
It's funny. I was reading an article on some music, like songs that the lyrics were just kind of like, where did these come from?
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense. Let me see if I can just scroll here. Like from Van Halen's "Why Can't This Be Love?" Right? And
Yeah.
they were questioning the line, "Only time will tell if we stand the test of time." What the hell does that mean? Only time will tell if we stand the test of time. Or the Journey
I like
one.
it. Good wordplay.
Yeah, Journey came up with "Don't Stop Believin'," and the line was, of course, just a city boy, right? Born and raised in South Detroit. You mean Canada? Like South Detroit? So just stuff like that.
We got a request already, and this is a tough one. Very few people can pull off the Disturbed. Wow, you know in Down with the Sickness, that yeah, right, yeah.
See, I can't do it.
Right off
How does
the
he
hop.
get it to be so staccato like that?
I've tried it, and I can't do it. It's impossible.
To do it at that speed is tough. Yeah.
Just using the word staccato.
Better than Joe and I already.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJV into more ears.
You guys aware that the Arborg Bakery's been around since the 1940s?
Whoa.
The 40s.
That's around the war.
Yeah.
Wow.
World War II is happening. They open Arborg Bakery.
That's wild.
Philly, Joe, and Vicki, our latest road trip tomorrow morning. Right after the show, we hit the highway. I'm doing the driving this time. My wife actually sent me a message, said she's going to get the vehicle cleaned. She's going to go over to the wash method today.
Aw,
Get the
that's
vehicle
very
cleaned.
nice.
I told her it's not necessary. She keeps her SUV clean, but she wants to get it cleaned up anyway.
Well, Joe comes in with his white glove and he's checking the dashboard.
No, me. I'll tell you
So
right now, if
finicky.
I find any kind of candy or food that the guys have left from their hockey, like, or a full Gatorade or something, I'm taking it.
That would be something you find in my truck. A French fry under the seat.
Yeah, I can't have
an old
that.
Tim Hortons wrapper. That's why I'm bringing her vehicle.
Sure.
Because when you're driving, an hour and a half on a road trip, you got to have a clean. It's just a good road trip vehicle, the SUV. Lots of space. And, not a lot of rules in there. No smoking in the SUV.
Somebody said I should have a dart for old time's sake. Yes. Start smoking again.
Hey, Stace.
Down the window.
Joe smoke in your vehicle tomorrow? It's going to be fun. I'm worried about not knowing, and you've been making the list all morning about what you're going to get when you get there, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many good things at the Arborg Bakery that it's like, what am I going to get?
I know. I'm worried that we're going to get a text the day after being like, you should have gotten this. And it's like, come on, you got to let us know ahead of time. So.
You know what? A thank you to the chef as well on the Boston Pizza text line. It's time for me to spill coffee in your vehicle.
Yeah, I slopped coffee in Joe's vehicle before.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah. He picked me up at the dealership because I was dropping my truck off. And
New vehicle.
And I don't want. I put it in your middle console, your cup holder.
And then you picked it up, and then some spilt on the seat.
Oh,
And
it probably got between the seats, too, the hardest spot to clean.
well, let's just say one of us noticed it.
Yeah, I felt horrible. I really did. Because
I wouldn't do that to you because it's your wife's car.
And Joe keeps his vehicle spotless.
I think we know why we're taking Phil's wife's car.
Yeah.
Because my truck's dirty.
He's afraid of the payback.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
First of all, I'd have to use his own coffee since I don't drink the stuff to spill.
Joe's suddenly ordering a coffee.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicki podcast.
For more Philly, Joe, and Vicki, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.